Hi, we are Team Analysis Paralysis. Today we will be presenting our app, Progress. With Progress, we seek to aid managers and employees in navigating the recent shift to a work-from-home approach by simplifying the process of completing work, communication, teamwork, and career progression. With the sudden shift to working from home as a consequence of lockdowns, responsibility has fallen on both managers and employees to navigate an uncertain and unfamiliar working environment. As preference shifts to working from home and employees prioritizing lifestyle and well-being, both managers and employees will have to adjust to a new normal. This change to a work-from-home approach that will continue once the pandemic has ended has presented a number of complications. There have been several consequences for both employees and managers. According to the Office for National Statistics in the UK, stay-at-home employees are less likely to receive a promotion and tend to complete more unpaid overtime work than in-person employees. It is evident that stay-at-home employees face a more complicated career path than their in-person counterparts. With the emergence of stay-at-home work, there has been a trend of suspicion among managers around productivity of stay-at-home workers. Whether the suspicion is justified, it has resulted in increased micromanagement. Micromanagement is ultimately a drain on company resources and is unproductive. Finally, companies need to consider the personal development of their employees who work from home. How can this be incentivized so employees can continue to be effective into the future? Our approach to the solution is driven by MYOB's core values. The app is intended to clarify the expectations and career path of employees, encourage personal development and interpersonal skills, and reward employees for efficient work. Our solution is Progress. Progress is a productivity app to address New Zealand's poor productivity compared to other OECD countries. The premise is simple. Employees follow a rewards tree for completing tasks, and there are a variety of different types of tasks that are awarded. The activity and tasks that are awarded could be 1. The completion of work-related tasks at the company, or a major project the company is undertaking. 2. It could also be due to leadership, such as when an employee helps a co-worker who may be struggling. 3. Finally, service and personal development are awarded. Employees will be rewarded for volunteering together. This is particularly important when employees are working from home, as it allows employees who have never met before to communicate and cooperate face-to-face. It also means that company values are upheld and company culture is maintained. Completion of tasks are then rewarded with a longer lunch break or an extra day of paid leave. When certain milestones have been reached, the employee may receive a small promotion or be promoted. This is intended to clarify the career path of an employee and to incentivize effective and efficient work. Furthermore, Progress acts as an interface for the employee to communicate with a manager. As the employee works through each task, they can communicate their progress directly to their manager. This removes the need for micromanagement. Our app has several key features. Firstly, there's the progress tree. As the employee completes tasks set by their manager, they earn points and grow their tree. The height of the tree conveys a sense of growth in the employee's accomplishments and career at the company. Employees and managers can also see each other's tree within the company and by department. Secondly, Progress also has a point system. As employees complete tasks, they earn points. As these points accumulate, they can be used to unlock the various rewards along their tree, which have been set by their manager. The rate of points accumulated is directly related to the productivity of employees, thus providing a key metric for managers to measure productivity. Thirdly, the completion of a task opens the messaging page between the employee and manager, allowing for the communication of progress and results. Employees are only prompted to communicate with the manager after the completion of tasks. This messaging system encourages communication between employees and managers, removing the need for unnecessary check-ins and reduces the need for micromanagement. Our tech stack is composed of 3 components. Firstly, we will be using AppKit for front-end development. This will allow us to easily create a user interface for Apple devices. We will also utilize Android Studio for front-end development for Android devices. Next, we will be using Java for back-end development, as it is straightforward to use and is already commonly used for back-end app design. Finally, Progress will be hosted on the cloud using Amazon Web Services. Our target market will be the financial sector, business services, and IT. Particularly, we will be targeting banks and consulting companies with many employees. These companies need to manage a large workforce and can readily move to online work, so would benefit the most from the features Progress provides. There are over 25,000 employees working in banks in New Zealand, such as ANZ. This, along with New Zealand's-based management consulting firms, will be our market size at launch. As Progress grows, we will look to expand internationally. We have identified 3 marketing strategies for Progress. We've specifically chosen these marketing methods as work-from-home employees will be spending more time during and after work using the internet, especially during a lockdown. Firstly, we will be utilising paid social media such as LinkedIn as our primary marketing method. Since work-from-home employees are spending more time working from online platforms and have ready access to social media, we will be looking to influencers who will be paid to promote Progress, particularly influencers who post about their career progress. We will also make use of paid magazine articles. We would be focusing on a small number of influential magazines and websites, such as Forbes and National Business Review in particular, for the New Zealand market. Most importantly, we will be pitching Progress directly to large companies with over 500 employees. We have designed membership costs around the size of the companies we are targeting. As the size of the company increases, the monthly membership cost increases. Ultimately, the cost per employee per day is around 15 cents. We have also identified a number of costs associated with the development and launch of Progress. These include wages for an intermediate developer, marketing, pitching to large companies, Amazon Web Services, hosting, and the loan used to develop and launch Progress. Most costs remain fixed, and we expect to have repaid the loan and all interest 2 years after launch. With Progress, we predict a steady and even growth in membership across businesses of various different sizes. In particular, as we will be pitching to larger businesses, we will expect rapid growth in membership in this area. By marketing through platforms such as LinkedIn, we will see continual growth across businesses of all sizes. Ultimately, we expect to break even in the 2nd year after launch. Finally, we have a number of performance indicators to ensure that the growth of Progress is sustained into the future. These include 1. Have at least 2 large enterprises using Progress by the end of the 1st year. 2. Having at least 1,000 employees registered to use the app by the end of the 1st year. And 3. Making profit by the 2nd year. These performance indicators should allow us to gauge the popularity of the app and ensure that it will continue to be financially successful. Thank you for listening.